Greetings and welcome to the Energy Project for Dunn County, Wisconsin presentation. Hello, my name is Sabrina Leonard. I chose this project because I love sustainability and helping my community. I have a passion and focus for energy savings, waste reduction, transportation, design, and construction. I am currently employed as a sustainability specialist for the University of Wisconsin-Stout. Included here is my contact information. Let's get into what I'm proposing for this project. The Facilities Committee for Dunn County has asked me to take an inventory of 4 county buildings to establish a baseline on energy consumption and building construction status, then provide recommendations for cost-effective improvements. What makes this project interesting? Well, to be specific, in 2019, Tony Evers set the goal for Wisconsin to be carbon neutral by 2050. This executive order also created the State Office for Sustainability and Clean Energy. The county also has a goal for being carbon-free by 2050 in its operations and has recently started to develop an action plan to achieve this. Dunn County has 4 main buildings they want me to evaluate, 2 of which are newly renovated and are assumed energy efficient. The other 2 are older, which includes a judicial center and the highway offices and garage. I am interested to compare the different types of buildings, old and new, looking at the windows, heating, AC equipment, insulation, etc. I believe the recommendations for cost-effective improvements will be different between the old and the new buildings, but I'm not sure exactly how different they will be. Current limitations for this project, I think, are divided into 2 groups: physical limitations and research limitations. Physical limitations include assessing all the buildings and their materials and occupancy. Navigating the size of the buildings might be difficult. I'm not exactly sure how much time it will take to evaluate each building, so this could be a limitation. Other limitations include the building's physical limitations. I'm not sure yet or aware of the building's conditions or if the funding would be available through the county to fund improvements. So this will have to be evaluated. Research limitations include the accuracy and the algorithm of the DOE Plant Energy Profiler and the possible limitations of energy bill records. The facilities manager of the county said they'd be able to help me find these records and provide building tours. Besides the building baseline, I can use the data to estimate further reductions in energy use and CO2 emissions. But if the records cannot be found for some reason or are inaccurate, it may cause issues for my evaluation. I'm going to approach this problem by establishing a baseline necessary for measuring improvements. I'm going to enter the data I collect into a software program that I will use to compare energy performance from year to year. The baseline is going to include the 2 newly renovated buildings and the 2 older buildings, including the garage. I'm going to be using the software provided by the Department of Energy, which is used in Excel, to collect energy use data by fuel source. To do this, I will need to estimate the amount of electricity, convert it into fuel type, and measure what is used each year. Besides building the baseline, I can use the data to estimate future reductions in energy use and CO2 emissions. I will need information such as energy bills, major energy use systems, use energy information such as the number of workers in the building and characteristics. This information will allow me to produce energy graphs and tables with the software I'm using to help find potential energy savings. I will then bring my recommendations to the Facilities Committee. Based on my current experience and past experience, some recommendations for energy efficiency might include LED retrofits, occupancy timers, on-site renewables, upgrading appliances, and upgrading heating and cooling systems. Thank you for reviewing my presentation.